Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a company which called Kogan. And this is my group. They are Wino Li, Yunze Yang, Chun Taoxi, and Zhicheng Yan. And my name is Zhicheng Yan, and I'm going to talk about the investment summary. Kogan is an Australian-based company listed on Australia Stock Exchange. The headquarters of the company is situated in Melbourne. The company operates in the consumer discretionary sector and in the retail industry through the internet and direct marketing retail channels. The company's asset and liability are both increasing from 2017 to 2018. Company current assets are falling to satisfy its current liabilities. Hence, the company liquidity is falling every year, which is no good indicator of the soundness of company. The current price of company, which you can see, is $8.35. The intrinsic value of company, follow analyzed, came out to be $3.57. On discounting the terminal and the future cash flow at the present value at a discount rate of 11%, and the growth rate is 0.9%, which is taken from 10 years government bond yield of Australia. Therefore, it is reasonable to recommend for the investor to sell the stock to Kogan. And this is the second part description of business. The company deals through the portfolio of retail and service business through the retail website named dicksmith.com and the Kogan Marketplace. On internet, Kogan Mobile, Kogan Health, Kogan Insurance. The company remains focused on marketing the in-demand products and services more accessible and affordable. The company is well known for its price leadership as it maintains digital efficiency and has more than 8 million active subscribers. The company only functions and offers its products in Australia. The company highest costs in expense are related to administrative expense, which were 28.2 million in 2019. And this is my PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to hand out to my next group member. Thank you.
Hi, let's talk about industrial analysis and competitive positioning. By using the approach of Porter 5 forces, it found that it's very difficult in this industry to achieve the economies of scale. The large companies in this industry therefore have a cost advantage, which makes it expensive to produce for the new entrants and small and medium level companies. The companies sell different products. The series of new entrants, a weak factor in this industry. There are a lot of suppliers of products in the industry having less differentiated standard products, where areas favor buyers like Kogan.com. In this industry, the suppliers do not impose a series of credibility for forward integration into this industry. The profits of the industry are tied with the profits of the suppliers, which makes the pricing of the products more reasonable. The buyers have a limited number of firms to choose from, which limits their control over the prices. There is high product differentiation, which makes it challenging to find the substitute and switch to other products. The disposable income of the buyers in the industry is also low, which makes the buyer more price sensitive. There are very less substitutes available in the industry and are produced with low profit earning motive. As a result, there is no restriction on the maximum profit a company can earn in this industry. The few substitutes available in the market are very high quality products and more expensive too. There are few competitors in this industry and are large in sizes. The industry keeps on growing every year. It is hard for companies in the industry to take away the customer of the buyer due to differentiated products. All these factors make the uh, makes the existing companies a weak force. On the other hand, the number of companies having large market share is low, who attempts to gain competitive advantage and become market leaders. All these factors make the rivalry among the existing firms a strong force.
Hi everyone, I'm Clay. I'd like to continue to talk about the competitive positioning and the financial analysis. There are few competitors in this industry and are large in size. The industry keeps on growing every year. It is hard for the companies in the industry to take away the customer of the buyer due to differentiated products. All these factors make the rivalry among the existing companies a weak force. On the other hand, the number of companies having large market share is low, who continually attempts to gain competitive advantage and become market leaders. The exit barriers are high due to high investments in assets and capital. All these factors makes the rivalry among the existing firms a strong force. All the profitability ratios are growing productively from 2017 to 2019. This can also be due to the increase in revenue of the company and not so much increase in the expenses. The return on equity and the return on assets ratio have reported immense growth over the year. On the other hand, the company's quick ratio as well as the current ratio have reported negative growth in the last 3 years, which indicated the unproductive efforts of the company to maintain its liquidity.
The products offered by Kogan.com Limited also includes discretionary goods which makes the sales level sensitive to the consumer's sentiments. The company is highly exposed to the inventory management risk, as it has to keep enough products to meet the demands. There is a risk of losing the existing suppliers and service providers. Also, the company uses third-party products on its platform. Although the quality check of the products is done by the company itself, there is no confirmation that every supplier and service provider will meet the cost and quality requirement of Kogan.com Limited. The change in preferences of the customer is highly risky for the company, as the online retail market of Australia is very competitive. The change in the goods and service tax, duty treatment, and other taxes in the market in which the company functions can highly impact the revenue from imported products. The company's security system, website, databases, management, and IT systems are highly related to the company's success. Since the company imports and keeps variety of products, it has to comply with different laws and regulations in its ordinary business. These include product safety, consumer protection, property, employment, customs, and tariffs.